KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition. This is for Friday, August 31st, the last day of meteorological summer. I'm James Spann. Again, today we'll have showers and storms around during the peak of the daytime heating process, and the tropics are heating up. So let's take a look at things early this morning. Very classic look for the end of August there. The primary mid-latitude westerlies, the storm track, if you will, across the northern half of the nation. We have a flat ridge all across the deep south. And accordingly, the cooler air will stay up north. Got some 40s over Maine this morning. Feels pretty good there, but we have mostly low 70s here. Highs today, upper 80s in most spots. On the watch warning map, few counties up north under flash flood watches, but things are relatively quiet. But a risk of severe storms later today. Parts of Minnesota, Iowa, and some of the adjacent states. Down here, we'll see thunder this afternoon during the peak of the daytime heating process. This is tomorrow, and this is Sunday. A marginal risk well to the north, and again, we're in the green, so scattered showers and storms stay in the forecast, although by Sunday, they'll probably start to thin out. Rain for the next 7 days, heaviest rain, parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Nebraska, and also over the northern Gulf. In our state, rain amounts for the northern two-thirds of the state between 1/2 and 1 inch, closer to 1 inch on the immediate Gulf Coast. But if you're headed down there for the Labor Day weekend, no washout at all. Your classic late summer mix of sun and scattered storms. Let's check the tropics. We got the new system off the coast of Africa. We have a tropical wave near Hispaniola. Concerning that wave, it will likely wind up in the Gulf of Mexico next week, but harsh winds aloft will likely prevent that from developing. NHC giving this thing only a 10% chance of development over the next 5 days. So something to watch, but again, for the moment, it looks like it will not develop, at least in the short term. And then out in the eastern Atlantic, we have potential tropical cyclone 6, which, and again, the reason they're doing this, because it's coming up on the Cape Verde Islands. They wanted to give some advance notice with a forecast track on this. In fact, here's the track. Should be a tropical storm later today. The name will be Florence. And the Hurricane Center brings it to hurricane strength by Tuesday night of next week out there around 45 west, beginning to gain latitude. And this is the output of the GFS ensemble. And again, there's a bend to the north, and the question is, does it recurve out there or does it bend back toward North America? Typically, they recurve in that position, but it's really too early to call. We'll just keep an eye on that thing. But one way or the other, it's going to be a long way out for a while. This is the chance of tropical depression formation centered on Sunday, September 9th. Just to give you a look at this, and the Europeans suggesting another wave comes off the coast of Africa at that point. So the wave train begins to pick up, which is typical for September. We'll keep an eye on things. But again, we stress nothing threatening the immediate Gulf over the next 5 days. Model fans, let's go. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid this afternoon at 1 o'clock. Cold trough over the central part of Canada, digging down across the northern plains. Ridging here, a little weakness in the ridge, so we should see showers and storms about. But the model's kind of backed off on the coverage for a while. It looked like this might be a fairly wet day, but this doesn't look especially wet. And check this out. This is the high-res NAM, valid today at 4 o'clock, really showing nothing. So, again, we'll certainly mention scattered showers and storms today, but maybe not as many as we first thought. So for the high school football games, that bodes well, but certainly we'll need to mention at least the chance of a shower for the first half of those games. Highs today, 87 to 90. For the weekend, not a lot of change. This is tomorrow, partly sunny, a chance of an afternoon storm in spots. And Sunday, the model's trending drier, and it's been that way for a while. Sunday looks like any shower should be few and far between. High tomorrow, upper 80s. The high Sunday around 90. They stay fairly quiet next week. And understand there's absolutely the chance of an afternoon shower, but they'll be pretty widely spaced, we think. This is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The better coverage down across the southern counties of the state. Highs 87 to 90. This is Thursday and a week from today, Friday the 7th. Got an upper high northeast of here. And again, partly sunny, widely scattered afternoon showers or storms, highs 87 to 90. Let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday the 9th. Look at the cold trough in the western part of Canada. starting to look like fall there. But for us, no sign of any really cool fall air. And we all know that typically the first good front of the season doesn't get in here until late September. And if that's right, partly sunny with scattered showers and storms. Highs, upper 80s and low 90s for a while. Lows mostly in the upper 60s and low 70s around here. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.